Hi everyone, welcome back to B.Sc Chemistry Study Room. If you are new to this room, please subscribe for more video updates. And if you have already subscribed, please click on the notification button for more video updates. Today in this video, we are going to learn on how to draw a Lewis dot structure. So here we go. Lewis dot structure for monoatoms. Number 1, chlorine, nitrogen, oxygen, bromine. 4 different types of atoms. Number 1 for chlorine. By distributing all the electrons of chlorine in this form of energy level, we know chlorine has 17 electrons. So distributing all the 17 electrons here, K shell carries 2 electrons, L 8, and M carries the remaining electrons of chlorine. So to draw the Lewis dot structure for the atom chlorine, we always consider the last shell of chlorine. All the electrons contained in the last shell of chlorine are to be considered. So now to draw the Lewis dot structure, let's bring down chlorine. So now we are going to consider with all the electrons on the last shell of chlorine. That is the valence shell. When we count them, they are 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are going to write them or put them in form of dot. 1, 2. These 2 electrons. Here are other 2. 1, 2. Again 1, 2. Then the last electron 1. And each 2 dot shows a lone pair of electron. And 1 or single shows a bonding pair of electron. So this is how to draw the Lewis dot structure for the atom chlorine. Now moving for number 2. Number 2 is nitrogen. Nitrogen has 7 electrons. So distributing all these electrons in form of this energy level. These are the 7 electrons. So now let's bring nitrogen down in order to write the Lewis dot structure of the atom. Nitrogen. So we always consider with the valence electrons. That is the electrons on the last shell. 1, 2. These 2 electrons and 1 here, 1 down, and 1 at the right side. This is how to draw the Lewis dot structure of nitrogen. Now moving for number 3, oxygen. Oxygen has 8 electrons distributed in this energy level. So now let's bring oxygen down in order to write the Lewis dot structure of the atom oxygen. Always consider this: 2 down, 1 at the left and the right side. So this is the Lewis dot structure for oxygen. Now for bromine. Bromine has 5 electrons. So now let's bring this down in order to write the Lewis dot structure of the atom. Always consider the valence shell. 1, 2, and 3. Here is a lone pair for oxygen, and it has another lone pair of electrons at the down, and these singles are the bonding electrons. That means oxygen has 2 lone pairs and 2 bonding electrons. So now for nitrogen also has 3 bonding electrons, and it has only 1 lone pair. Here is the lone pair for nitrogen. So this is how to draw the Lewis dot structure for monoatomic